podcast is never intended as legal advice. Each podcast is a brainstorm of ideas and potential solutions. Consult an attorney for your legal questions. Thank you. Welcome to Graceful Effect. We have Miss J with us again today, who has some pertinent information about adapting to retirement.
That's very important that you learn to adapt. The main thing that you have to adapt to is society is changing. You can't expect it to be the way it was when you were, say, in high school or in college or a teenager. We read, in fact, in college about the changes that were going to come about. It was in a book called Brave New World. When I saw it coming about, I reread the book recently. It talked about test tube babies. That seems so crazy, and we're reading about that in the 60s and 70s, but what do we have? We read about mood-altering drugs. What do we have? A cashless society. We couldn't imagine a world where we didn't have to have green to pay for things. It's very cashless now. So these things have come about, and I think it's important that we accept that this is the way the world is evolving and learn to adapt to it. As I said, my my computer now is touch screen. That's a very serious adaptation. Another thing is that we need to realize that everyone won't appreciate that which we liked when we were growing up. They don't necessarily want your silver, your kids, or your china. They would consider that disposable plates and red cups. So you might want to look where you can share them where it would be appreciated. I had lots of books. I thought my grandkids would want to read them. Well, that was a joke. So what I did was I packed up 50 boxes of books. I asked Walmart, since they deliver their products all over the country, to take it to Southern University in New Orleans, where my brother graduated, and I donated 50 boxes of books and artifacts to them, which they were so appreciative of because they lost everything they had in their library through Katrina.
What a gift.
Yeah, it was really appreciated. In fact, they flew us back there, some of the donors, and to thank us in person. And the best part is that they're digitizing everything that we contributed. So internationally, people will have access to the information in these books.
Thank you, Miss J. So what other challenges can you think of?
Accepting the fact that you're not going to always be here. I had to face the fact that, one day I'm not going to be living anymore. How can I plan for this? I can't imagine a world without me, but... So what I did was I decided to donate my body for research. Midwestern University will do that, and I did the paperwork. They research for 2 years your remains, and then your family can have them back at that point, or they can be cremated and buried in a memorial site on their campus. So I spoke with the family. They were all great about it. They signed the paperwork. So that's in order. In case they don't want my body, I have a backup plan to be cremated. But I thought that would be good because it's furthering science.
What a wonderful gift. Thank you, Miss J. Your information is just invaluable. We look forward to having you again on Graceful Effect.
You're welcome.
Miss J, if somebody has any questions or wants a consult, can they request that through the Graceful Effect website?
Indeed they can, and I wish you would. If you have any questions that you'd like to ask me, or if you want further details, feel free to give me that information.
Thank you, Miss J. That way, the audience has a way to tailor what you've taught them to their specific needs. Thank you, Miss J.